Hello YouTube, it's me, John Avenger, once again. I'm eating a taquito while I do my video. Welcome back to another installment of movies that people bitch about, but that I enjoy. And this time, we're talking about the very underrated, very awesome sequel to the phenomenon known as Sharknado. And I saw this movie in the theater a couple months ago in the summertime. I had a ball. I was laughing my ass off with the crowd. And that is Sharknado 2, the second one. Shark Happens extended version. Basically, the extended version is like an additional scene at the very end, so it's not much. But I had fun with this sequel. I saw this in the theater back in July with the riff tracks, the guys ripping the film apart. But, you know, it was fun. It's all in good fun. It's not like they're trying to rip the movie apart because they hate cinema. Basically, Finn Shepard comes back, Ian Ziering, the badass with the chainsaw. He's on a plane with Tara Reid, his wife, and basically a Sharknado shows up. He's like, uh-oh, it's happening again. It's kind of like Die Hard 2 in that sense. And this time it takes place in my city, New York City. So I definitely have a soft spot for this film because most of it takes place in New York City. And it has a hell of a supporting cast. Yeah, Cassie Skirball doesn't come back for this one. She comes back in the third one. But I do love the supporting cast. You have Carrie Werr. You people have seen her in in a bunch of films. Vivica A. Fox. I'd rather see her in this than in Independence Day 2. I'm sorry. That movie is not going to live up to the name Independence Day. But this lives up to the first Sharknado. It has Judd Hirsch from Independence Day, from the first one. You have random appearances from Billy Ray Cyrus, Al Roker, Matt Lauer, Andy Dick, Kurt Angle. Just what a cast for this kind of a movie. I didn't know what kind of movie they were making. They weren't making freaking Jaws. It's called Sharknado 2, the second one. And I really enjoy this film. Just like the first one, Ian Ziering is a badass. He has an awesome speech at the end and cuts a freaking shark in half with a chainsaw. I cannot hate a movie like that. And this is the second time around. I saw this with my sister last year, I think. Yeah, on Sci-Fi Channel, and we were laughing our asses off. It just a guy hits a shark with a freaking baseball bat. One guy hits a shark. I think Ian Ziering hits a shark into a pizza pan, into a pizza oven, and it cooks. That's awesome. I love that. The whole ending where he's riding a shark, this movie didn't jump the shark. It rides a shark. That's how much the movie it doesn't care if it's, if the audience is going to suspend their disbelief or not. It just goes for it. And I love movies that just go for it, no matter how dumb the premise seems to be. There's still a lot of gore, just like the first film. If people that don't like Tara Reid, well, guess what? She gets one of her hands bitten off by a shark in the Sharknado, and then she has a freaking saw for a hand. That's awesome. It's better than any of the Saw films, I can tell you that much. And, the whole ending was a lot of fun. It says a warning sign here contains scenes of creature violence and gore. Yeah, so it's not recommended for children that are under the age of, 5. And if you have a kid, make sure that you sit there with them and tell them that it's not real, because it's not. But it's a fun movie. It's a fun sequel. I'm glad it was made. I'm glad that Sci-Fi Channel brought up, the production was a lot bigger because it was in New York City. It wasn't just a set with CGI. There is CGI. It's not the best, but it's not the worst I've seen either. I thought Amazing Spider-Man 2 was a worse sequel than this. That was much longer than this. This movie's 95 minutes. That movie was 2 hours of blah, 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 action scene that looks like a video game, blah, blah, blah. But this, fast-paced, crazy action, a lot of New York, locations. They show Shea Stadium, I believe, where the Mets play. And they show the train station, and they show the harbor, the New York harbor, and they show the Statue of Liberty, I think, from a distance. They don't show the Twin Towers because they're gone, and the Freedom Tower wasn't built yet. So when they started filming, and it's just a fun movie. I really enjoy this film. I think it's underrated. People bitch about this because they bitch about the first one, but I don't care. This is my kind of a movie nowadays. Low budget, but it does it right. It doesn't just throw a bunch of CG everything on in your face like other movies do. That like they have $100 or $200 million budgets and they still look crappy. This is under $5 million bucks, and it's still it holds up for me. I've seen worse Sci-Fi Channel movies than this. I saw Grizzly Rage back in 2007. That was horrendous. One of the worst bear movies I've ever seen. I've seen some of the Lake Placid sequels, and they're horrible compared to the first one. I saw the first one. I was like, wow, it's pretty decent. The second, third one, and the fourth one, no, they do not hold up. They don't even have the cast to hold it up. But this, I like the cast in this. And I like the premise. I like the premise has never been done before. A tornado full of sharks that eat people and just fly, and they die in cartoonish fashion. I can't hate a film like that. I can't. Because it's entertaining. That's what it's meant for. Entertainment value. Not let's be highbrow and let's show the monsters at the end. No, this just sucks you right in, and I love every second of that. And I have fun with this movie. Just a lot of badass moments with Ian Ziering's character. With a chainsaw that has NYFD on it. Wait, you can't see it. Right there. And he just, he goes to town on these sharks, and it's fun to watch. And I really enjoyed the third one, too. I'm going to talk about that next time. I don't have the third one yet, but I will get my hands on it. And I will watch part 4 next summer. So get ready for that. Because, it's really a silly premise, but I can handle the silly premise if it's entertaining. If it's entertaining and I'm not bored out of my mind, I can give it the pass. And I like this movie. Suck on that, haters. All you haters want to do is bitch about everything. You're like, this movie sucks. This movie sucks. This movie sucks. This movie sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I've heard it all before. I've heard it all before from this film, the first one, the third one, and every other Sci-Fi Channel movie. If you look deep enough, you can find a good film in that channel, despite all the hate it gets. And believe me, I've heard it all before. But hey, haters are going to hate. Trolls are always going to be out there. A bunch of assholes on the internet that don't deserve to be on the internet. I do, because I worked hard to build this channel from the ground up. And you guys, I couldn't have done it without you. Viewers that give a thumbs up and are not assholes in my comment section, and you give your honest opinions, and you keep it clean. You don't insult me saying, "Oh, you have no taste," or "You're an idiot," and you don't know what you like. I like highbrow films, and I also like films like this because I'm a sci-fi nut, and I'm not going to apologize for that. So take that for what you will. Sharknado 2, I like it. It's my kind of a movie. So that's my short review of Sharknado 2. The second one, I think it's a fun film. I don't think it's horrible like a lot of people say. But, people are going to bitch about stuff. That's just the way things are on the internet. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, whatever. People like to bitch. But, sometimes I don't want to because life is too short, Anyway, that's my review on that. I hope you like my new t-shirt, my sweatshirt that says I'm on a 20-day diet. So far, I've lost 10 days. It's a joke, Some people would not get it, but I like quirky humor like that. But anyway, see you in the next one. It'll be Sharknado 3. Oh hell no, but I say oh hell yes. Later, guys.